My name is MaKayla Smallwood, and today I'm going to be talking about dispositions. The purpose of this video is to be explaining what dispositions are, how they're important and essential to the classroom and to educators, but essentially, what can we do with our dispositions? The dispositions that I display are dedication, reflection, honesty, and compassion. Me going back to school and becoming my own teacher is my dedication. I'm dedicated to these students. I love to see the students excel. I love to see them grow. I love to see them learning to not how to spell one word and then being able a couple of months later make a whole sentence. Um, another disposition that I display is reflection. I reflect every day. I have good days and then I have bad days and then I have just exhausted days. And some days I go home and reflect because some days I just feel like I could do better as a teacher. I could have handled some situations differently. Um, I could have just went about the situation differently or whatever happens, I could have just reflected on did I make a good choice? Was there something that I could have did to prevent what's that happened? So I just take a lot of reflection because it makes me better as a teacher to know like what I need to work on, what I can do better in, and just figuring out what I can do to make me a better teacher. Another one is honesty. An example that I have is a couple of weeks ago, we had an incident where one of our kiddos was hurt, and a lot of the kindergarteners saw it, and a lot of them talked about it the next day. And so a lot of them were asking about it. So we just was honest, told them straight out like exactly what happened. Like, yes, we had an incident with one of our friends. He is in a hospital. He is okay. We will be thinking about him. We will be hoping that he is okay. We told them that we will stay in contact with his parents to make sure, just to make sure that he is still doing okay. We even made cards for him and sent them home with his sister. So we try to be honest with our students because it's a lot in this world and there's a lot of people that will be dishonest with them. So the least we could do is tell them the truth, tell them what really happened, tell them ways to help them if they're feeling away or anything like that. Another disposition that I display is compassion. The school that I work in and the neighborhood that I work in, it is very, it's a lot of these kids are basically raising themselves. And for me, it is me having compassion with them because they're just kids. And to know that they're raising their siblings and then they're raising themselves is just, I understand why do they feel that they have to have a hard exterior. Or they feel like the only way that I can get my point across is to scream or to yell or to cuss because they feel like they are adults because they are taking upon adult things. So I can only have compassion with the students because they are going at a lot and they are handling adult things and they should be kids and they should be enjoying the kid life. The disposition that I need to work on is high expectations. I do expect high expectations from my students, but at the same time, I also want them to just do the best that they can. I want them to just achieve what they can and do the best they can in their work because I don't want them to feel like having high expectations that everything has to be perfect because not everything has to be perfect, but just to know that they put their best foot forward and put their best effort in. And then whatever comes out of that, then I can't be mad at that. I feel like all teachers should have all dispositions. At the end of the day, we are educators and we are here to support, to care, to love, and to protect our students. And at the end of the day, this dispositions are what we have and what we need to ensure that we are creating that environment for our students. Thank you.